we're live. Welcome back to another episode of the You Been Mike podcast. It's your boy Joey Colello, and with me always, I got the old timer with me. How are you?
Hey, what's up?
And on the phone, we have Brian Savasta. What's up, Brian?
What up, what up, what up?
How are you? And as always, we have Ryan Griffman. What's up, kid?
What up, boys?
All right, so I told you guys we were bringing you a new format, so here we are. Tuesday nights, we're going to be talking to you guys about the week previous recap. So this week we'll be talking week 7 recap. Anything that surprises you, pissed you off. We're going to go over waiver wire rankings for week 8, some injury updates, studs, duds, good, bad, and red, our early FanDuel rankings and ownerships, and then we're also going to talk about our Thursday night spread picks. So to lead it off, let's go into some week 7 recap. Did anything surprise you guys or piss you off this week?
I have one thing that pissed me off.
No.
Ah, shit, here we go.
I got the biggest thing right now. Go ahead, go.
Go ahead, Ryan.
How about this? I'm going into Monday night. I'm up by 20 fucking points, and Sony Michel decides to have his best game of his fucking
Yes!
and put up 23.
Yes!
It pisses me the fuck off.
Sony Michel
That's
saved me.
bullshit.
Sony Michel saved me in both
Bullshit.
leagues.
He saved your fucking season in my league.
Yeah, he did.
That
I had a big
asshole.
win again. Who did I play? Forgot who I
Me.
Robbie.
Oh, I
Robbie?
played you in your league, right?
In my league, yeah, that's how you fucking won. I was winning by 20.
I didn't know that
Put up
was you.
22.
But I beat Robbie in our league, my league.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Brian, what
Dude,
pissed you off?
And
All right, so the biggest thing that pissed me off was the fact that I probably would have won a few leagues if they would have gave us some news that David Johnson was only going to take one
Thank
snap
you.
for fucking 2 yards. and I
Thank
got
you.
Chase Edmonds on my bench
Thank
with
35.
fucking
Yep.
points, bro.
Mhm.
What the fuck is that?
That's what I'm fucking
just
saying.
just count it out or give me some real news, like he's on a snap count or something to make me sway my decision on what I'm going to do in my life.
Well, they told us he was going to
Bullshit.
play, and then last
how
minute...
about
Go ahead.
how about Devonta Freeman screwing my FanDuel lineup and Matt Ryan?
And Matt
Devonta
Ryan.
Freeman getting ejected and Matt Ryan getting hurt.
All your
Screwing
picks
me.
last week.
Yeah,
All your picks
yeah.
last week fucked you.
Fucking
was bad.
unbelievable.
Anything piss you off over here, old timer?
Me? Well, Patrick Mahomes getting hurt.
Yeah.
That really
that's
pissed me
tough,
off.
Yeah.
Evan Ingram, when I had Everett on my bench, Everett gets 15, Ingram gets 1. Really?
Yeah,
we were all hyped up here, high fiving at the table about the Giants and what a week they were gonna have, and really,
Letdown.
what did
Yeah.
he throw? What did he target Ingram 2-3 times in the whole game?
Yeah.
Hey, man,
Yeah,
you
not
could have
good.
been like me and sat Darren Waller and
Oh,
then
yeah.
fucking Zach Ertz going.
Mm-hmm.
And then Devin Singletary, only
Oh,
2
yeah.
points.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
duds this week.
That was a bust this
I could
week.
talk about some duds and studs. We had Aaron Rodgers who lit it up. He had 43 fucking points this week. I hope he does not do that against us next week. We got the Sunday night game. Marvin Jones out of nowhere with 38.3 points.
Amazing.
Matthew Stafford, 29.6. We had Dalvin Cook. He went off 27.4. Brian, like you were saying, Chase Edmonds, 34 fucking points. He's sitting on my bench. Latavius Murray. Ryan, you called him, right?
Yes, sir.
The
That was my flex play this week.
Latvius
But
Murray, 29.5 points. Zach Pascal. Who the fuck is that coming out of nowhere now?
Colts.
Jesus Christ, yeah. Wide receiver with the Indy. And then you also had Austin Eckler who went off. Ryan Fitzpatrick, probably on a lot of people's benches.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
I said it last week
Probably on a
about
lot of people's
Fitzpatrick, didn't I?
waivers.
What's the
Yeah,
matter?
you did talk. You're good now. You talked about Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I said something about Ryan Fitzpatrick this past week. I had a feeling, then I was like, no, forget it. But
They had a shot. They
Yeah.
almost pulled it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had the Chiefs defense who went off, and Alex Erickson for a wide receiver from Cincy. You were right. He is a receiver. Or did I tell you?
Who's that?
Erickson.
Oh yeah, that guy was
Erickson, yeah,
he was
Cincy.
bananas. That guy.
Yeah. And then your duds of the week: Matt Ryan, Patrick Mahomes. Not Patrick's fault, but can't do anything about that. David Johnson, David Montgomery, Larry Fitz, 1.7 points. And
How about the entire Jets team?
oh my God,
Oh,
let's not
What
even
a joke.
talk about that, please.
What about Matt Ryan?
Matt Ryan, I said that earlier.
Carson Wentz too, bro. Another guy just like
Mhm.
not doing
Yup.
his thing.
Wentz
What
looked
the
like
heck
shit.
is going on with Hopkins?
Patriots defense. Well, Hopkins will come out now.
Hopkins had a good game though.
He did have a good
Hopkins
game.
had a great game.
He had a great game.
He did have a good
27
game.
points.
Oh, he did have 27 this week?
Yeah.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right. I didn't
scored a
take notice.
touchdown.
of
Yeah,
it.
Fuller got
I
hurt.
missed that.
Fuller got hurt, so he
Yeah,
was
Yeah.
Fuller
that's right.
V. Took the L.
Yeah. Anything else for week 7, or should I go into some injury updates?
Yeah, I think it's good.
All right, so let's talk about some injuries. Big injuries so far. We have the biggest one in my eyes, Patrick Mahomes. Because Patrick is out, do you think Tyreek Hill and Travis is worth drops, or do you think Matt Moore can still keep them getting points?
Worth
I think you gotta
drops?
play.
Not
We don't drop.
not drop. Like, dude, does their ranking drop? Like,
Oh,
would you
yes,
play
yes.
would you still play
It
a
definitely
Tyreek
Yeah.
Hill?
But you're gonna play.
I mean,
you're gonna play Hill.
Honestly, it doesn't matter who Tyreek Hill's quarterback is. If they can throw the ball 40 yards, he's gonna get fucking down like big plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
You
even
have to
40
start
yards.
him.
You line him up at slot, and he's going to do the rest. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I'm
have
not gonna start like Hardman or Robinson.
Yeah, I
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
go.
start I'm gonna
no,
start Kelsey and Hill.
no. I think you
100%.
put Hardman on the outside, and just let him do the long routes, and bring Tyreek out of the slot to get the quick, and let
Yep.
Tyreek get the yards. The
Absolutely.
yaks.
Yeah. Another injury. So now with this David Johnson thing, you're saying that right now, following the game, he said DJ was only going to play if necessary. It wasn't necessary for the Giants incapable of stopping Chase Edmonds. Monitor practice reports throughout the week, but if this week follows the same pattern as last week, start Edmonds over DJ. Do you guys start Edmonds over DJ? I have both on my team as well as you, Brian. Are you going to play DJ or Edmonds?
Well, if the news shows if it's the same status, I hope that they have more of an idea. At least rule him out. At least you know
Yeah.
if he's not good. Just rule him out, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably start Edmonds. It seems like you're gonna have to.
Yeah.
I just can't see starting Edmonds.
34
if
points.
he got another,
dude.
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to fit David Johnson if he's gonna play at all.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
No one
exactly. He's gonna play,
saw
right.
him. The team he had no idea he was gonna get one fucking carry.
Yeah.
You know.
This
I
is
don't know.
true.
I just
But
wouldn't
it
be
seems
able
like
to
a
fit
Todd
them.
Gurley thing. It seems like the same thing with the Rams. It looks like a Todd when Gurley was in there the first couple of games and he just wasn't playing well. It seems like it's going down that path because he's in the game and they're just giving him one carry. Like I don't get that. I don't understand that.
I think it's to piss a lot of fantasy players
well, not
off.
only that, I just think that some of these guys are sore and a little achy. It's that time of year, and I think the coaches are basically saying if we're going to go anywhere later on in the season, number one, we have to see what we have as a backup. We have to see how this person handles the workload, if they could be a workhorse. So let's give them a chance this game, and you're gonna relax, you're gonna chill. If we need you to go in, you'll be ready. But let's just you take it easy. You're gonna get paid anyway. What the hell's the difference? Just relax.
Yeah.
It's not like you're in a contract year and you need every single carry. It's not like if you're gonna get signed by another team at the end of the season, you not getting that extra 100 yards is gonna make a difference.
Yeah.
Coaches are playing games different now. They're sitting down receivers just because they got another receiver that can break away. And if he's got a hot hand that day, they're going to leave him in. They're going to say, you know what?
Yep.
He's doing well. Leave him in. If he gets hurt, we'll say, oh, well, we still got Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they won the game anyway.
Yeah.
But if Johnson gets hurt, they'll be like, well, holy shit, now what do we do? And this kid might not be ready.
Yeah. Another big injury, Matt Breida. What do you guys do? I have Matt Breida sitting on my bench. I'm scared to play him because Tevin Coleman. So,
honestly,
I don't know.
I would. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have them, but I would not touch those guys.
Yeah, I might drop Breida for someone else.
Unless you really need them.
Yeah.
Like unless he's your fucking wide or running back 3 and guys on a bye, then start him. But
Mhm.
I'm not
12-team league or something. You got to play him.
Yeah. You have Adam Thielen getting hurt this week. Let's see.
Yeah,
what
that's
is it?
tough for my fantasy team, man.
Do you think he said he's not? Thielen did not return, but was optimistic about his availability to play next week. Unfortunately, the Vikings play Thursday night. That's the Thursday night game. So, do you think he plays?
I kind of hope he doesn't play. Just get him healthy because
he's a big piece of your team.
The Vikings need them.
Yeah.
The Vikings need them until.
Yeah, but they're playing the Skins.
Yeah.
And Diggs
it's
has
just
been
gonna
a
be
monster.
a huge game for Diggs, man.
Yeah, Diggs has been a monster regardless, even with Thielen in the game. I mean, you could say, well, Thielen's taking some of the coverage away from him regardless, but I just think Cousins is on point right now. And the fact that Dalvin Cook is running so well. I mean, definitely the best running back in the league right
Yeah.
now. Definitely consideration for MVP. And that was even spoken about last night on. I was watching some of the announcers talking about it, and it's true. I mean, people are overlooking Dalvin Cook and what he's really doing over there, and what he's doing over there has nothing to do with him putting up 200-yard games or 4 touchdowns a game. No, all he's doing is allowing Kirk Cousins the time to throw the ball.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing because they're afraid of
So
Dalvin Cook.
In a redraft, where would you guys rank Dalvin Cook in a redraft today?
In a redraft
Honestly,
today?
I'm taking him top 6, top 5.
Yeah,
definitely.
I honestly, if knowing what I know now, and even the thoughts at the beginning of the season, when I kept looking towards him, I think I should have taken him top since I had Patrick Mahomes as a keeper.
Yeah.
I think I should have gone for Dalvin Cook first.
I'm so pissed.
Like
I took Joe Mixon in front of Dalvin fucking Cook.
That was bad. That was really bad.
That's really bad. Let's see who else. Will Fuller getting hurt this week. I think that's big for if you have DeAndre Hopkins on your team, and Kenny Stills. Now Kenny Stills over there.
Kenny Stills gets a bump up with that, I think, a little bit,
And then you also have
Kuti.
Yeah, Kuti. Saquon Barkley. You guys know anything going on with him? He was limping a bit in the second half. They said he played through it and should be good to go. Do you think it's minor? Do you think they sit him?
No, he's staying.
No,
He's good.
They need him.
They need him right now.
Daniel Jones to get that connection. Guy's a fucking. He's inhumane. This dude. You got to see him, bro. Like, he had a high ankle sprain. He came back within 2-3 weeks. Like that doesn't happen.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
He'll be fine.
Evan Ingram said he was hurt again. He took another shot to the head and neck area. Do you think he plays?
He needs to stop being such a pussy, bro.
I was waiting for
every little thing he's fucking heard about, and he looked like a fucking in that game. He looked like he was lost out there.
Yeah.
If you watched him, like some of the routes he was running, he dropped like 4 or 5 balls. Like,
1 point.
Yeah, 1.6.
Oh,
that's terrible.
That's nuts.
Oh, Ryan, you broke my heart with that trade.
Which one?
Ingram.
Tough, man.
I should have known. You let go of one of your own to me. I should have known better, but I.
Hey, man, dogs gotta eat.
Dog does gotta eat, dude.
Yeah, I know. I just thought.
Hey, ask Ryan about his Emmanuel Sanders trade that he's punching himself in the face for.
That's tough.
Hey, listen, I got rid of Joe Mixon, so I mean.
Yeah, this is true.
It's a win-win, and Philip Lindsay's a beast, even though he had a bad game last week.
Because he played the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan, do you guys think he misses any time, or do you think he plays?
I think he's gonna miss.
If they want to go anywhere, he needs to miss. And then them getting rid of Calvin Ridley. Wow. Or no, Mohamed Sanu. Sorry.
Sanu went to the Patriots. Yeah,
Sanu got traded to the Patriots.
Oh my God!
Fucking
he's gonna beast with the Patriots.
He's a huge body, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna go off.
He's a good receiver, man.
He really is.
I think he really is.
I think he's a number 1, 2 on any team, dude.
He was a number 1 on Atlanta right now. He was the best
Julio.
on Atlanta, wasn't he?
Julio was
number 1.
I thought he had more catches than Julio.
It doesn't make you number 1 or number 2. It's
Well,
where they
what
have you
I'm
on the
saying
depth
is
chart.
depth chart. But what I'm saying is he was the number 1 receiver on the team as far as a top receiver.
Yeah, top
receiver.
That's because Julio's double teamed every fucking time.
True.
And he still got a catch on Jalen Ramsey.
Something I wanted to bring across to you guys, and now I know that we see the Saints touching on it, and it's something that I thought about for years. That why does baseball have starting pitchers and relief pitchers, and football doesn't have starting quarterback and relief quarterbacks? When you have 2-3 quarterbacks on your depth chart, all right, and these are professional quarterbacks, why is it at certain points of the game, you just don't bring in a different quarterback, give the other time a little bit of a break, and if you need to bring him back in, you bring him back in. You start your best. Screw the stats. I mean, everybody's looking for what Mahomes did last year and this and that. Well, where the hell did they get Patrick this year? He's kind of burnt out and he's injured now. They're gunning for him. And what now?
Yeah.
What now?
I think the coaches are just greedy. They want the win, and they don't trust. There's not enough trust in the backups, right? I mean, they don't practice. They don't practice with the first string guys anyway, right?
And not everybody has 2 quarterbacks who could really play.
Right.
There are so many elite quarterbacks in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna take a guy out like
Like you're gonna take out a Lamar Jackson.
All right, but
And
when
you're
you
gonna piss the
when your
quarterback
guy
off
gets
on top
hurt,
of
yeah, I know that's true. That's
They,
true.
everybody has to buy in. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And I think the Saints.
yeah.
I think the Saints touch on it a little bit, but when Drew Brees is in the game, what does Taysom Hill come in 1-2 plays maybe a game?
And he doesn't even throw the ball.
He doesn't even throw the ball. But with Teddy Bridgewater, Teddy Bridgewater is their backup. Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater maybe could be a number one, but Teddy Bridgewater is their backup. So yeah, they could play the 2-3 quarterback system. And the other night they ran an option with the running back. He handed off to the fullback, and the fullback pitched it to Taysom Hill.
Right.
You could run plays like that just for trickery, but I don't think you bring in Taysom Hill for 10, 15 plays. You piss off a guy like Drew Brees. And do you take a guy out? Do you take Drew Brees off the field for 15 offensive plays? I don't think so.
And he might go
Drew Brees
also,
even gets pissed off when you can see it in his eyes, like, in his emotions when Taysom Hill
It's just like, why the fuck are we doing this?
He's pissed off.
Yeah, it's like, why the fuck are we doing this?
Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah.
I just think that it would have to be a situation where your quarterbacks are not paid as much, and you could have two decent quarterbacks on each team, two great quarterbacks on each team.
Right.
Because, now you could afford them, and you work the quarterbacks during regular season or during preseason, and you're training
in this system.
Joe, let me ask you something. It's the fourth quarter, right? There's about 10 minutes left. The Chiefs are up a touchdown, and they decide to put in Matt Moore over Patrick Mahomes.
You don't do that. That's when you bring Patrick Mahomes back in. I say you take him out
like
when
third
you're
quarter.
when you're up 10 points.
I don't
know.
That's scary.
But with the Chiefs, 10 points is a touchdown. Is nothing.
I know.
With our defense, unless our defense
Games
plays.
can change so easily. Look at the Saints and Bears game this week. They had those two onside kicks that made the game look relevant at the end of the game.
Yeah, so true.
Just almost a backdoor cover.
That's an extra. I think it was 13 points they put up at the end of the game.
Yeah.
That
changes spread.
They were
changes
getting blown
everything.
out the entire time.
Yeah.
Think about how quickly a football game can change.
And then one more injury I want to talk to you guys because I have him. Kerryon Johnson. How long do you think he misses, man? And I got to go after Ty Johnson, right?
You have to.
And what if?
Honestly, with Kerryon there, he's getting a lot of receptions. He's getting a lot of time on the field. I feel like Ty Johnson's going to have a pretty good couple of weeks, and I could honestly see him, the way he plays, taking the majority of the snaps, even when Kerryon Johnson is healthy.
I hope so. All right, so let's get into. You guys have your good, bad, and reds.
Yeah, I have one question for you guys.
Go ahead.
I have a quick question. So I'm in a league where the quarterback gets a lot of points per completion. So my friend Nick has the waiver wire pick number 1. I'm pick number 3. The kid before me is going for a quarterback. Nick just lost Matt Ryan. Nick claimed that he's going to go for Marvin Jones Jr., even though I really could use him on my team. I have Stafford.
Yeah.
Do I scum Nick out and take a quarterback anyway, just because I think he's going to take Jones Jr.? So when I put my claim in, do I put Marvin Jones and then like Kirk Cousins, just in case he catches Jones?
Yeah.
I take Cousins as the backup.
Definitely.
Screw him.
Yeah, for sure. Is he in first place?
Yeah, it's fucking Nick the Clown.
Me and him are tied for first place, but there's 3 teams that need quarterbacks.
Fuck Nick the Clown.
Mahomes, Laporte, Nick lost Ryan, and the kid before me has someone on bye, and Lamar Jackson team has a guy on bye. So 4 quarterbacks are going to go in the waiver wire, but Nick's the first pick. So if he takes Jones Jr., there's potentially 4 quarterbacks that can go off the board, and it'll screw him.
Yeah.
So do you
you got to take quarterback.
Yeah, right?
Definitely take quarterback. 100%. All right, you guys have your good, bad, and reds? Right?
Yeah.
Let's hear them. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
So, my good, obviously, my man, Aaron Rodgers.
All right, took mine. Took my man.
Lighting it the fuck up.
Definitely did. 43 points or some shit like that. Nuts.
My bad, who I had high expectations on, was Kenny Golladay. 1 catch for 20 yards. Come on, man. You screw me.
That's ass. And your red?
My red was Latavius Murray. 31 fantasy points.
That's nice.
Kept me in the game. I had Chubb and Christian McCaffrey on a bye.
Yeah, that's nice.
Latavius Murray kept me relevant this week, and I'm still He's top point scorer in the league.
In your league or my league?
In your league.
Hey, now I have to do them all. I haven't done the power rankings in a little
With
bit.
a 3-4 fucking record, which makes me sick to my stomach.
I'm making a run on my comeback right now. Brian, who's yours?
All right, so I'm gonna go with my bad is gonna be. Sorry to say, we talked about it before, but Carson Wentz, because I don't know, man. He's just not really holding it down for me.
No MVP in there anymore.
Yeah, man, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look promising. And like we talked about these guys earlier, but they are on my list. For my good, I got Chase Edmonds.
Like it.
Dude, guy just went off, and it should have been David Johnson.
Yep.
And then my rad is going to be Marvin Jones Jr. I didn't see it coming. I thought it would be Galladay, but instead it went the other way, and Jones Jr. got
just kept feeding
everything.
him. Just kept feeding
him.
Just
kept eating, bro.
I don't get it.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I don't get it. And the old timer, what do you got?
All right. Well, for good, I'm not gonna go with the same guys that you guys went with. I'm gonna go with Kirk Cousins.
Good.
Yeah, good. I just think Kirk is really shining. He's a guy
About
he got challenged by his own teammates. Not even by the media or anybody else. And he, took charge upon himself, and he did a great job. Not to take away from what Aaron Rodgers did, or Marvin Jones or Edmonds. Edmonds really, showed me a lot coming in and filling in. Did a nice job. But like I said, I really, my hat's off to Kirk Cousins for making a nice comeback.
Mm-hmm.
My bad is going to be Sam Darnold. Oh, my God. And I'm not talking, you know what? I'm not just looking at stats, okay?
You guys see what he wrote?
Out the window.
Did you see what he said on?
No.
He was mic'd up on the sideline.
He's seeing ghosts out there.
He said he was seeing ghosts out there.
They were pissed.
They were pissed that they aired it.
That, yeah.
NFL.
Well, you're mic'd up. Don't say anything stupid, Sam. You fucking retard.
Why are you saying you see ghosts? You think you're really seeing ghosts? Well, what the fuck is that about?
He doesn't know where these fucking Patriot guys are coming from.
He said he's seeing ghosts.
Those were just those were little birds and tweeters that he's seen from getting knocked on his ass.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you're getting hit. Don't throw the ball away. He just lofting it. He's just lofting the ball. To who? Who are you throwing to, dude? It was
I
just
did not even waste my time watching that football.
I shut it off.
I didn't watch it either.
I watched it. I just wanted to see how bad it could really get, and it got worse.
What about that fumble that he knocked out?
It could have got a lot worse.
That he knocked out the back of the end zone.
It was terrible.
And you're red.
Yeah. Oh, I got another bad though.
Don't take mine.
What do you mean don't take yours?
Because I didn't go yet.
No. My other bad is McManus.
Who?
Brandon McManus.
The kicker?
Oh, the kicker?
You're a kicker, dude. You get paid to kick a football. You come out on the field, you kick the ball.
Why? What'd he do?
-1?
Oh, did you play him?
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
-1.
As a kicker.
Dude.
He played the Chiefs.
Still. Kick the extra point, dude. Or pick it up and run with it. You got a better chance.
That's Johnny Hecker, man. You see that pass he had, dude?
Yeah, well, he was a quarterback his whole career. So,
crazy.
And my rad is Austin Eckler. God bless him, dude.
Big catch.
God bless him, dude. He's basically saying, fuck you, Melvin. You want the money. You want to sit on the bench. You want to do whatever you want. I just play ball out there. And I'm not a Chargers fan. But I picked him up early in the season. I banked on him, and most people would have probably benched him when Melvin Gordon came back. But this kid just keeps getting points week after week. Gordon gets the extra chances to try and get out on the field. And, you might think that the defense they're playing might be a little stout. And all of a sudden, here comes Eckler going, Melvin, this is how it's done.
Yeah.
And Melvin Gordon should be ashamed of himself.
Fumbling on the 1 yard line.
He's like a wide receiver 3 at this point, honestly, Eckler. He's got the most catches on the team, I think. It's insane.
It's insane.
But, with Melvin Gordon, dude, put your money where your mouth is. You sat on your ass. You acted like you were doing all this extra workout and being so good, and you're going to come back and be the second coming of Jesus on a field. And guess what?
Prove it.
Yeah, facts.
He's better off getting traded and leaving Austin Eckler the hell alone here in this spot.
Let's go.
So.
My good, real quick, was Aaron Rodgers. Guy's phenomenal. Keeps doing it. My bad. My running back one, unfortunately, David Johnson, 0.2 points. And then my red, same as you, Brian, Chase Edmonds, man, 34 points. Shocked the shit out of me. I don't know who to play. It's going to haunt me all week, but we'll get into it. Let's get into some early FanDuel rankings. Do the top 20 of each position, and you guys tell me. I'll do like the top 5, and then we'll see if they should be moved up or down. Then I'll do the top 6 to 10, move up or down, and so on and so forth. So the list I have says Russell Wilson, number 1. He's projected to get 21.5 points. You got Deshaun Watson at number 2, Tom Brady number 3, Matthew Stafford number 4, and Josh Allen number 5.
I got to hear the matchups.
Well, Wilson's playing at the Falcons, so that's a really, really good matchup for
Deshaun Watson is playing. Who's he playing? Houston, Oakland.
Great matchup too.
You have, where is it? Let me get it back up. You have Tom Brady playing. Who's New England playing this week?
They're playing
Cleveland.
Yep.
Stafford is playing. Where is he at? Detroit. I don't see him on here.
He's playing the Giants.
Giants, you're right.
And Jesus Christ.
Josh Allen is playing Philly. So do you keep anybody in those? Do you keep them in those spots? Do you move them out of the top 5, or do you like their spots?
I like where they're at. I think Russell Wilson deserves to be number 1.
Yeah, I agree. Deshaun Watson, even though he had a bad week against Indy, I think Indy's defense is just really good this year.
And that line, bro, Oakland line is 51.5, so it looks like that's going to be a high-scoring game in Houston playing at home, so that's good.
The 6 to 10, you have Teddy Bridgewater, Daniel Jones, Derek Carr, Kyler Murray, and Andy Dalton.
Daniel Jones?
Yeah, he's playing, since he's playing Miami, no.
Since he's playing the Rams.
Rams.
Daniel Jones at 7?
Yeah.
Is it really at 7? That's not good. Not against
fucking
Detroit at home.
18.8 points he projected.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The hell?
Hey, I mean, I hope he hits it, but
I'll go through the rest. You got Ryan Tannehill at 11, Minshew at 12, Jared Goff at 13.
The shoe, baby.
The shoe. Joe Flacco at 14, Sam Darnold, a questionable Matt Ryan, Jimmy Garoppolo, Jacoby Brissett, Jameis Winston, and Kyle Allen.
I think Goff should be a little higher. He's only playing the Bengals. I mean, who the hell are the Bengals, dude?
Yeah, so would you switch Andy Dalton and Jared Goff?
Yeah. Why not? Of course.
I like that.
I wouldn't play Dalton over Goff.
So let's switch them. Hold on. So you got Jared Goff, and then you got Andy Dalton going in his spot. Andy Dalton. And then I'll highlight those so I could switch the prices and points around later. Bang. And
there are a lot of tough matchups, though.
Yeah, and then you like everybody else in their spots. What about Jimmy G is low. He's at 17. Who's he playing this week?
He's playing the Panthers. They're playing the Panthers.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a defensive game.
They got a pretty good team.
It's going to be a goddamn slaughter fest.
Who? Jimmy G?
Which way?
Jimmy G will be handed his first loss from Christian McCaffrey.
Wow, you think so?
I love it.
I like that. I like that. Hopefully.
I hope so.
Hold on, let me. Yeah. All right. So let's go into some running backs.
So you're saying McCaffrey's going to shred San Francisco's?
This is going to be McCaffrey's test. I'll tell you that.
Hail to the almighty defenses that they're talking about. I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? Yeah, they're good, but I'm not. It's
who the hell they played?
We were talking about that today.
Nobody.
We're talking about that today, and we're talking about teams that are, undefeated or teams that have won. But as a matter of fact, with district manager during a meeting, all the DHs were in there and everything, and guy brings up, so you concerned about the Chiefs? As I walked in the room, he goes, you concerned about Patrick going down? And I says, well, got to be concerned. I says, but if they continue winning, well, how long is he out? And then we were talking about, other teams, and he says how everybody is making the Patriots look better than the Patriots are great. He goes, we get it. They win. He says, but when it gets to the playoffs and whatnot, he says sometimes they face a little bit stiffer. He goes, you got to worry about it when they're not playing the tough teams.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen even the San Francisco 49ers. I don't know if they've really been challenged yet. Or
listen to the Niners schedule, the first 6 games. They got the Bucks, the Bengals, the Steelers without Ben, the Browns, the Rams and
That's
the
ass.
Redskins.
That's ass.
Yeah.
Yep.
Luck.
The only real team, maybe the Rams, but I mean, the last couple weeks, let's be honest, the Rams haven't been the Rams.
Yeah,
No.
definitely.
No.
I agree. Let's get into some running backs. So we'll switch it up. I'm gonna go through the top 10. Say if we want to change anything, and then 11 through 20. So the top 10, we got number 1, Saquon Barkley. 2, Leonard Fournette. Todd Gurley. Sony Michel. Chris Carson. James White. Le'Veon Bell. Tevin Coleman. Latavius Murray, and Derrick Henry. Those are your top 10 this week in the main slate for FanDuel.
Really?
Wow, Latavius Murray.
Yeah. I guess Alvin's not playing this week.
So that means Kamara's not going to play.
Yeah.
Which is huge for me.
Mm-hmm.
I got to put him in my flex.
Yeah, he's not even on the list right now for like.
Why is that? Why is Austin Eckler or these guys are more money, but he's 7,200 and he's 77. Nick Chubb, Josh Jacobs, but they're down at the bottom.
I have
Well,
this
Nick
is
Chubb,
a different.
Nick
I have.
Chubb's playing the.
So let me
New
tell you,
England
this
team.
list, the list I have, it's determined based on opponent rank, their position rank, their season
Not
value,
their value.
their projected points, projected ownership, their streak of points scored, and how healthy they are.
Okay, I got you.
This is the site that I tell you guys where I get all my information for it.
Right.
If you guys want to know where I get it, DM me and I'll give you the link. It's a secret. Can't tell you guys where I get all my information from. But yeah, so would you guys change? I mean, Sony Michel, man. Hopefully he has another big week this week. I need it. Do you like everybody else? Le'Veon Bell at 7.
Awful.
Against Jacksonville?
Yeah. I don't know. Let me tell you the 11 through 20. You got Carlos Hyde, Christian McCaffrey, Frank Gore, Marlon Mack, Austin Eckler, Josh Jacobs, who's questionable, Nick Chubb, Phillip Lindsay, Devonta Freeman, and J.D. McKissick.
McCaffrey needs to be moved up immediately.
What do you think? To where? Where are we moving him?
Above Saquon Barkley.
You think you put him at 1?
Heavy claim.
At 1?
Be honest, he's the best fucking running back in the league.
But who are they playing?
They're playing
San Francisco.
The Niners. The joke of the Niners.
Do you want me to put him there? Do we agree to put McCaffrey at 1?
McCaffrey is picked to get 23 points.
22.6.
Yeah. And Dalvin Cook against Washington, I would put Dalvin Cook over McCaffrey, though. You know why? Because San Francisco has been...
But Dalvin Cook's not on the main slate.
Dalvin Cook's not on the main slate.
This is
he's
main
not.
slate.
8:20 p.m. Gotcha.
The best running back that the 49ers played this year was James Conner. And second to that was Joe Mixon. So I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear
it. I know.
Christian McCaffrey is going bananas.
What about Kamara against Arizona if he comes back? I mean, should he back?
If he's back, I think that he'll be on a pitch count. I really think he will. Because they know Latavius Murray can get it done. So I don't see any reason of rushing him back.
Mm-hmm.
So, and honestly, I've been hearing a lot of things like they want to preserve Kamara like they did the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And with Mark Ingram, they kind of did a 50-50 split, and I could definitely see that happening now.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's, to me, even Leonard Fournette being that high on the list, I know he's playing the Jets, but I'm just not sold on Fournette this year for some reason. I keep thinking he's going to break out, and he doesn't. I don't know.
Fournette's been awesome this year.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Fournette's a beast, man.
I think so.
16 points last week, 17 points.
That's good, though.
He was great against Denver and Carolina. Constantly consistent.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess because 16 against Cincinnati, it didn't impress me.
He gets tons of carries. That's the thing. He gets tons of carries.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Agreed.
Well, no,
he gets fed.
There he got 29 carries, and he got 29 against Denver, but early in the season he was getting 13, 15.
Yeah. I'll take
he's got over 700 yards. The thing is with Fournette, he gets fed. He gets a lot of yards. He's been getting a lot of receptions this year. He just hasn't gotten in the end zone. He's gotten in the end zone once.
Everything.
Mm-hmm. Let's get into some receivers. Top 10, you got Michael Thomas, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyler Lockett, Marvin Jones, Cortland Sutton, John Brown, Danny Amendola, Kenny Stills, Julian Edelman, and Cole Beasley.
Jeez, that's an ugly top 10.
It's an ugly top 10. And the 11 through 20 isn't any prettier. You got Golden Tate, DK Metcalf, DJ Chark, Corey Davis, Kuti, Adam Humphries, D.D. Westbrook, Philip Dorsett, Kenny Galladay, and Allen Robinson.
Next.
Damn.
Next.
I'm over that.
I
Yeah,
think
question.
Michael Thomas
Who's
against
the
Arizona.
Who's the best receiver in the league right now? Number one receiver in the league.
In fantasy terms wise?
No, not just in general. Forget about the. I don't care about what the
Most
numbers
talented wide receiver in the NFL?
Like, who do you think's the best receiver right now in the league? Forget the points. I mean, they gotta
Tyreek
still
Hill.
be having a good season.
Yeah,
Who's the
right.
best?
Tyreek Hill.
I mean, if he didn't miss time,
I disagree.
if he didn't miss time,
He comes right back and he starts. He right
No,
away
it's not
goes
him.
out there. I don't know.
it's someone on the Vikings.
I think it's Michael Thomas, bro.
Still?
I think Michael Thomas is the best receiver in the league, man. I think he's a fucking.
What
beast.
about like
Yeah. 22, 18, 16, 18, 41, 16, 22. Yeah.
And he has no quarterback.
Right.
And he has no quarterback. Julian Edelman.
I don't know. Why are we saying that Terry Bridgewater is no quarterback?
You know what I'm saying, bro? Right? He's not playing with Drew Brees, and he's still a fucking beast. That's all I'm saying.
I don't
Terry
know.
Bridgewater-
That's a
Terry
hard
Bridgewater
question you
finally got a
asked.
shot. Yeah,
Listen,
just curious,
honestly, I think talent-wise, DeAndre Hopkins is the best.
Yeah, of course, talent-wise, but I mean, like, who do you want on your team right now? Who do you want on your team rest of the season?
You're talking about fantasy football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would honestly kill for Chris Godwin right now. I love him.
Still going into the rest of the
He
season.
gets fed the football. He has
This is
such
true.
great matchups coming up too. He is a beast.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's go to tight ends because Ryan doesn't want to hear that wide receiver list. That was a shitty list, dude.
That was a bad
That was a bad
That was
list.
garbage.
That was garbage. All right, tight
I guess
ends.
you got to buy high on receivers this week.
I won't do top 20. I'll do top 15 for tight ends because the rest are irrelevant. You got Austin Hooper, Darren Fells, Darren Waller, Hunter Henry, George Kittle, Benjamin Watson at 4,900. Remember that name this week. Jordan Akins, because Jared Cook is hurt, I believe. I don't know if they're on the same team. Dawson Knox.
No, he's on the Texans.
Oh, okay. Dawson Knox, Delaney Walker, who's questionable, Evan Ingram, who's questionable, T.J. Hawkinson, Noah Fant, Zach Ertz, and Josh Hill. Those are your top 15 tight ends of the week.
Isn't this the worst position in football?
Worst position, especially when you have good tight ends playing on.
Who's constantly consistent in this department?
Waller.
And Hooper, right? Hooper,
yeah, but yeah.
Hooper's been awesome.
Waller.
Waller's a beast. Yeah, it's crazy.
Dawson Knox, but they haven't been using him.
Yeah, they haven't been using him. It's tough, man.
Noah Fant at 13. I think he's better than that.
Yeah.
Gerald Everett's at number 16. I think he should be higher.
Yeah.
I kind of like him. Yeah,
I'm playing him this week over Ingram.
Yeah, you have to, I think. He's questionable. He doesn't even know if he's playing yet.
No, it doesn't say questionable in here, though.
On FanDuel, it says he's questionable.
Nothing. No
I
question.
don't like that list. Let's go to defense. We got top 12 defense. We got Patriots at number 1, outscoring some receivers.
Jeez.
That's fucking nuts. Titans at number 2 this week.
No, the Patriots are the number one. If they were a wide receiver, they'd be the number one.
Yeah, they're outscoring a lot of other people.
Isn't that crazy?
It's nuts.
That's what I said this morning.
It's scary.
That's retarded.
The Patriots number 1, Titans number 2, Bills, Bears, Rams, Seahawks, Jags, Saints, Chargers, Colts, Panthers, Jets. Those are your top 12 defenses this week. But the Bills are projected to get 13.2 points, and that's the most this week.
Bills, I got them.
They're playing Philly.
I got them in the other league.
Bills in 2 leagues,
yeah, and our league, you stole them from me, just out from under me.
I just tried to pick up Detroit's defense this week.
You know, with the Bills, I love the Bills. The Phillies, that team, they're either gonna be susceptible to the defense, or they're gonna end up slicing them up. So
yeah,
scary. It's scary.
Scary.
You know, still Philly.
That's it for FanDuel rankings. Do you guys have anything else this week? Any waiver pickups that you guys? We didn't talk about waiver pickups, did we?
You said that who's in first place in FanDuel for defenses? The Bills?
Patriots.
You said the Patriots, and then who?
Patriots.
The Bills right underneath them. You said
third. The Bills are third.
Yeah, Patriots, Titans, Bills.
All right, because here in our league, the Steelers, and I got the Steelers.
Yeah, but that's because other people have them picked up already.
Right.
Those aren't all of them.
No, that's all of them.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But that's projection by points.
Yeah.
This
Steelers,
is projection
Colts,
by matchup.
By matchup. Okay.
By matchup.
So I have a question. Who do you guys like this week to pick up on waivers, other than I guess? Well,
I'm not going to tell you.
Jones. How about Valdez Scantling? Do you guys like him?
I do like him. I'll read you. I have the top 10 waiver pickups of the week. If you guys want me to go over them.
I can't stand
I
Valdez
guess.
Scantling this week.
All right, so I'll go overall. Or do you want me to go by position?
Overall, because it's overall, I guess.
All right.
It's better.
So at number 1, you have Ty Johnson. He's the number 1 pickup. He's only 2% owned right now. You got Corey Davis at number 2. Cole Beasley, number 3. Kenny Stills at number 4. He's at 14% owned. Devontae Parker, because Brian Fitzpatrick is back, they're saying, so to pick him up, but I don't really agree with that. Benny Snell Jr., running back from the Steelers. He's at number 6. Darrell Henderson, running back for the Rams. Alexander Mattinson from Minnesota. Vance McDonald, if you need a tight end. Geronimo Allison, they're saying to pick up. He's number 10.
You got Cutie on there? Cutie?
No. And then you got, after 10, you have Mark Walton, A.J. Brown, Sam Darnold, Preston Williams, Cam Newton, Deontay Johnson, Chris Herndon the 4th, sorry.
Tight end, yep.
Ryan Tannehill,
Herndon.
Alan Lazard.
Herndon's a joke.
Yeah, he is. You got Sam Darnold as quarterback. And then 20th, you have Anthony Miller, wide receiver for
Anthony
Chicago.
Miller on the Bears?
Yeah. He's 13%.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is like
this is deep in the season, though.
League,
yeah, we're deep in the
probably,
season.
All those guys you mentioned, like Jones Jr. and Scanlon, they're obviously highly owned in most leagues that are more than 10 teams. So this list makes sense.
Yeah. That's the only rankings they have up here. I can go. They have ranking up to 34 people. Jacoby Myers, Kyle Allen, Danny Amendola, Dawson Knox, Jaron Brown, Alex Erickson, Zach Pascal, Jonnu Smith, and Irv Smith Jr. Those are tight ends at the bottom of the list for you guys. But yeah, so that's it for the recap of Week 7. Now let's go into Week 8. We got the Thursday night game. We got the Redskins going into the Minnesota Vikings. This spread is at minus 15.5 Vikings.
Oh, God.
And the total is 42.
All right.
Ryan,
go first.
Yeah, go ahead, Ryan. Let's hear your pick, kid.
41-0 Vikings.
What a fucking joke.
I'm being serious.
41-0. So that stays under by a point.
Yep.
By 1 point.
Yep.
That's fucking great. I love it. Brian, who do you got this week?
I'm following suit with that. I will say 31-10 because I know Ryan loves that score.
31-10, Minnesota. 31-10, and so that's the under as well.
Yeah.
Who you got?
I'm gonna take Minnesota too.
15.5. What's the score? What do you got? Under, over?
It's going to be.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me put it up for the people so they can see it. Go ahead. You could talk.
72-0.
34-13.
34-13. So what does that bring it? Over?
47.
Yeah, 47. I'm taking Minnesota as well, 28-7, because I'm hoping Adrian Peterson has a touchdown, but I don't think he will. Yeah, but yeah, so it's going to be 28-7, 35 points total. It's going to stay under, and Selena is taking Minnesota as well, so it'll be a clean sweep for us. We'll talk about the spread picks of Week 7 on our following show, which is going to be either Friday or Saturday night. That'll be our second show, which we'll go. I can tell you guys what we'll be talking about real quick. We'll be talking about updated where is it? Updated FanDuel ranks and ownerships. We're going to talk about injury updates to see who's going to be playing, who's not going to be playing. We'll talk about our Week 7 Pickem recap, who's in first, who's in last. Then we will be talking about the rest of our Pickems for the rest of the games. And then if you guys have any questions, we'll answer any questions on here for you. But before we go, I just want to show you guys on our website. I know I showed you before, but I redid another portion of it. So if you go to www.youvebeenmike.com and you go to up top, you'll see football and FanDuel ranks. So if you go under the football tab, you have spread picks, all of our spread picks, the Week 8 power rankings, the standings for AFC, NFC, our top 10 waiver pickups, our YBM Pick'em rankings, And what we also will be making an optimized lineup, which we're going to come up with an awesome FanDuel lineup for you guys, and we'll be posting it somewhere on this website, probably under FanDuel, because if you go under FanDuel, you'll see QB ranks, running back ranks, wide receiver, tight end, and defense. If you click on any of them, it'll bring you directly to our rankings for QB, running back, wide receiver, so on and so forth. It'll have the updated rankings once we have our show on Friday or Saturday. And that is all for the website. And you guys can get any of that information for free. Next year we might be charging. I don't know yet. We'll see where we are at the end of the season. But hopefully you guys get all this information because we want to help you win, you know? So any questions, guys, please DM us. You know where to find us. But let's get into it. Ryan, where can we find you, kid?
One thing I want to add before we sign off.
Go ahead.
Friday, when we do our podcast, make sure we tune into the YouTube channel after that one drops, because we will be in our Halloween costumes. We're having a Halloween party that night.
We are having a Halloween party that night, so we're going to be recording.
Just a reminder to those.
We're actually going to go live on Periscope.
On Saturday night?
Friday night.
I'm not here Friday night.
You're not here Friday night.
Saturday I'm here.
Saturday here. So we'll have to talk about that, but we still might give you guys an episode because we'll have our Halloween costumes on. It'll be fun. Yeah, thanks for reminding me because I totally forgot about that. So where can we find you on Instagram?
Find me on Instagram at RyGriff, RYGRIFF.
You can find it below. Where is it, Brian? Where can we get you, kid?
On Instagram at Savastar, SAVASTAAR.
It's also below. The People's Uncle.
People's Uncle.
That's where you get them.
That's where you get.
That's where you get them. It's below, and you can find me at 25 Legacy. That is also below. But most importantly, you can find us at You've Been Mic'd on any platform. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, anything. Even Periscope now. Go follow us. Rye, what is it?
You've Been Mic'd, no apostrophes, no nothing, no spaces. You've Been Mic'd, all one word.
That is
Find
it.
us anywhere.
Find us anywhere. Thank you guys tuning in. The movement is real. Get with it or get fucking lost. Peace.